Hello and good day. Welcome to the Super Good Camping Podcast. My name is Pamela.
I'm Tim.
And we are from supergoodcamping.com. We're here because we're on a mission to inspire other people to get outside and enjoy camping adventures such as we have as a family. Today, we just got back, freshly, newly minted back from the Massassauga Provincial Park. We're just going to tell how that went.
Yeah, kind of a think of it as a trip log / review or info, I suppose. 2 nights, 3 days. Was supposed to be 3 nights, 4 days, but the weather report for today was looking pretty ugly. Looked like we were going to get a decent-sized storm this morning. So as we've been chatting with camper Christina, I said, being lazy and not wanting to have to dry out gears has its advantages because apparently it was fairly boomy, pretty dark, lots of wind this morning. So, and the rain is probably, as we're recording this, the rain is probably just about to hit. So,
yeah, she confirmed that pulling out yesterday was the correct decision.
Lazy win, yay! Also, it would have been. In hindsight, it would have been a pretty rough go for our fur baby. We took him with us, and he gets rather anxious with storms.
He's nervous about thunder. Didn't used to be, but now suddenly he is. And yeah, it's funny because yesterday he was panting a lot yesterday, and it was like, I think he knows that bad weather's coming in because he's anxious about the fact that the bad weather's coming in. So
he's better at forecasting that stuff than my knees are.
And the Weather Network.
Everybody's better than
There's
the
always
Weather
a toss-up.
So yeah,
the drive up was pretty uneventful on Thursday. Because we went Thursday, it was decent as far as traffic was concerned. Got set up. It was sunset by the time we finally got everything kind of set up and had dinner.
Yeah, we got out the door late. I basically packed in the morning and couldn't find half the stuff, so that was a bit of a deal. Did have a nice stop for lunch along the way. The Dam Grill in Port Severn.
Yeah, shout out. That was awesome. They were really accommodating as far as our dog being with us and him being sick, and lunch was delicious.
It was fabulous. It was a huge, for me, I have fish and chips. It was a huge chunk of fish. It's very, very well cooked. It was perfect.
Service was good.
Yep, they're awesome. Go check them out. So yeah, we got in there. It was about between paddling and a multi-carry portage. It was about 2 hours to get in for us, but no other than running out of light, there was no issues. Very nice site.
Yeah, awesome, huge, and I mean, I'm not familiar with backcountry sites, but to me, we had the roam of all the woods behind us. And
yeah, there was nothing. There was nobody close to us. A handful of tent pad options or places to plunk your tent. Very heavily treed, so good for protection in case we did get any weather or anything. Had a nice rock outcropping facing south into our own little sort of sheltered bay. So we caught sun all day long when there was sun. It was a little overcast the first day, but yesterday was sun all day long. It was awesome. Spectacular sunsets, which we had a good view of from a different rock outcropping.
A sandy place to park the canoe on the way in.
To scratch the canoe on the way in. Lots of downed trees and whatnot to steal for firewood. It was good. It was surprisingly so we stayed on site 3 on Spider Lake, right? Normally the easier access, the first handful of sites that you come upon, they're usually treated poorly. They're easy peasy to get to, so people who aren't sort of hardcore backcountry campers, that's the type of people that tend to stay on those sites, and they seem to be less. Just my 2 cents of what I've seen over the years. They seem to be less mindful of not trashing the place or taking the stuff that you brought in out, that kind of a deal. This was spotless. I found a tent peg. That was it when we brought it out with us. I now have a bonus tent peg.
Contrasting that, though, on the way in, there was at either end of the portage, there was various garbage like beer cans and
there was a
vodka cooler
vodka,
cans and Jack Daniel's bottles, and it's just like, why would you just throw that stuff there?
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I was young and stupid. I was going to say once, no, many times. But I don't know. Each their own. I wish it wouldn't happen, but it did happen.
Yeah, so we had some nice campfires. So it was nice on this rock outcropping was where our fire pit was, so we just could sit around there, look out onto the water, and or watch sunset and have a campfire.
Yeah, we didn't, no dehydrated food because we're only there for a few days, so we took everything frozen in the barrel. What did we do? We had sausages, we had...
Bacon and fruit and...
Did we do the chicken?
Chops.
No, we did the chops instead, but we didn't stay that last night.
We did skewers with the chicken.
Oh, there you go. I forgot about that. Wow, that was a great idea, Tim. Yeah, kebabs were pretty tasty. Bacon, for the record, when you're doing bacon over your micro stove, it takes about 3 days because it's got a hot pattern that's about the size of a coffee cup, and then it just...
You have to rotate all the bacon through that one little spot.
Or else you burn the center of it and it's still raw on the ends. So there's your trick for the day. No real wildlife to speak of. I mean, squirrels throwing acorns down on us and being very loud early in the morning. Lots of scurrying chipmunks. Ducks. We had a family of ducks.
Lots of birds and woodpeckers. We didn't see. We heard geese and I saw some fly over. We didn't see any. There was no bears. There was no raccoons. There were no
deer.
I thought I heard wolves at night, but that may have been my imagination.
Yeah, I think I heard one wolf call, but it was pretty far away. Nothing terribly close. But you know what? Wind in the trees. It usually takes me a while to sort of catch my breath when I get out there because you're so busy to do all the things, get everything set up, all that sort of jazz. And I would say I probably caught it within 24 hours, that's pretty fast for me. So I got what I needed out of it. I got the young lady out for another trip that wasn't a disaster this time. She may have a different opinion.
It was good. It was lovely.
And it was nice. We didn't have any weather. We didn't anything. I didn't put up tarps. We did have a little bit of rain was that the first night? Or the next morning?
Next morning, yeah.
Right. But fairly early in the morning, and then it was gone.
The tree cover kept us dry. We didn't need a tarp.
Yep. No, we were good. Made the next fire starting a little bit more difficult, just with damp wood, and then I obviously went and harvested some more from the back 40. It was a little bit damp, but it was good. That was a good weekend. It's a nice park. There's a lot of Ontario parks, especially the backcountry style. Often you're put in the lake you enter into the park on is shared. There's cottages, so powerboats, that sort of jazz. It's not until you get that one portage in that then powerboats are banned, except by Ontario Park staff. They're like the park wardens and stuff. They often have one with like a 10-horse or something plunked on the far side of the portage, but then it gets it's just so peaceful. It's busy and then it's not. And this was like a 385 meter portage, and it wasn't. It's not like the paved one out of the north end of Canoe Lake where it's a super highway, it's flat and stuff. This had a little bit up and down, but not terrible at all. That's I can do that one anytime.
Yeah, so we stopped on the way back and had lunch at Chez-Henri
Yes.
in McTier with campers Christina.
Yeah, she came out and hung with us as well. That was nice. Her suggestion was a really was I thought it was good food. I really enjoyed. We used to do schnitzel a lot. It was a German restaurant, so I had pork schnitzel and potato wedges. I think was mine, and it was excellent.
Yep, I had Montreal smoked meat sandwich. It was delicious too. And Farley was happy to share with me.
Yes,
Montreal smoked meat.
The fur baby, the fur baby is getting all the spoilings. Yeah, that's my first go round in the Massassauga, and I'm going to try it again. It's quite close. If I had anything, so there are two. I want to say it's Algonquin and the Massasauga. They're on a pilot program, trying a different rating system where it doesn't matter. You can have up to 9 people on your site, which is for the record, that's insane. If you're doing backcountry, that's a party. That's not. I don't know. That's certainly not my jam. But it's one price. It's about $40 a day, something like that. I want to say $48.85, something like that. So for one person or 2 people, that's pretty expensive for backcountry. Like you're looking at, I want to say most of the time, Thomas and I, it's like we're south of $20 for the 2 of us. So it's a pricey option, but here we are in early October, so early fall. We got to see some colors. That's generally once you pass Labor Day, things start to slow down a bit. And we're coming up on the proper Thanksgiving, which would be the Canadian Thanksgiving. You're going to have less traffic out there. So and it's nice. It's crisp. You're not all sweaty. There's no bugs.
No bugs was awesome.
Yes, the mosquito magnet says.
And we saw on the way in there was another group with 2 canoes, I think, that were coming in at the same time we were coming in. And then on the way out, we saw another group coming in as we were going out.
And that was, yeah. We did see some people paddling by, but that was it. Yeah, no complaints at all. So, recommended. Go check out the Massassauga if you're in the area. It's I won't say it was less than 3 hours. It was about, I want to say 2.5 hours total driving on the way up. Not so much on the way back. We ran into some accidents and some traffic. But welcome to living near Toronto. All right, that's it.
That's it for us for today. Thank you so much for listening, and please do listen again soon. If you would like to reach out to us, we are on all the social media. We are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we would love if you subscribed on YouTube. And if you want to email us, we are always at hi@supergoodcamping.com. That's hi@supergoodcamping.com, and we will talk to you again soon. Bye.
Bye.